The ultimate way to be good at taking photos is to understand composition and all of the information in your camera, the ISO and the shutter speed and the aperture and everything and how it all works together. But these settings are going to either help you understand those more, or they're going to keep your camera from doing a lot of guessing work and making your photos bad in turn. So the first thing you definitely have to change is turn off auto white balance. When you have auto white balance on, is your camera is guessing what the white balance should be, and lots of times your camera has no idea what you want out of an image. So basically what white balance is how warm or cold the image is, and you want to balance it perfectly to get perfect white, so in turn white balance. Your camera is not going to be able to guess what the white balance should be very well 100% of the time. And then again, not all the time you want perfect white balance, because whenever you're filming at blue hour, it's a little bit more blue outside. And if your camera's trying to make it white, then you lose some of the special feel of blue hour. Setting your camera to a RAW picture profile. A RAW file versus a JPEG file means a RAW file has more information versus a JPEG, which is just sort of not as much information. So whenever you're out shooting and you overexpose a little bit or you underexpose a little bit, if you are in a JPEG format, then you're not going to be able to save any of it. You're going to have a lot more wiggle room if you're taking your photos in a RAW format. Having a RAW picture profile is very important, especially if you're wanting to do some editing or anything like that afterwards. Next on the list is the histogram. So basically what the histogram is, this little square, and there's all the information in the photo is on this histogram. All the way left is how dark is the dark part, and all the way right is the bright part. There's little mountains on the actual histogram that are moving as you change the exposure. All of that is the information in the photo. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna help you from over or underexposing, because whenever it gets too far from on one or the other end, it's going to lose information. So if it's all the way hugging one side and it's shooting up through the roof on that side, that means it's clipping and you're losing information on the photo. If you turn all these settings on and you use all of them, then I guarantee you're gonna go out and your photos are gonna start looking better, and it's gonna be easier. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want more tips, I have some right here on how to make cinematic video on a budget.